Hey everyone, welcome back to Crypto Cash. Thank you so much for joining me here. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Apologize for the humming in the background. There's construction around the corner. Can't control that, but we're going to go ahead and see what we can control here with FTM, which is our profits. Congrats again to our community members for some nice healthy profits from Phantom. Took a long, as I mentioned yesterday in our video, about 31% in 20 hours. Not too bad. And then of course, taking some short profit from ICP, 7 days, 32%. So it's kind of nice to be able to catch trades in both directions. I don't necessarily recommend hedging at all times, but if you can do it carefully, it's okay. Again, we're not taking tons of trades at the exact same time, just a couple here, a couple there, making sure that we're not over trading right now because it's a weird market. I mean, Bitcoin just took a nosedive there. Solana's cranking. Phantom is just destroying all sorts of faces here. So let's go ahead and double check to see what's going on. If you're new to the channel, welcome aboard. Thanks so much for watching. Do me a favor, like the video, comment below. I greatly appreciate that. Let me know, what are your thoughts on Phantom here? Are you long? Are you short? What are you doing? If you take a look, this is just the last 12 hours. Keep in mind, we can see that we have 105, basically $1 even is the best way to describe it. 1.005 is essentially that area of concentration of liquidation. This is the last 12 hours. This isn't what we talked about yesterday. Yesterday, when we looked at the 7 days, we were talking about the upper level between what was like 102 and 110. There is still tons of liquidation, folks. People are trying to short this coin for unknown reasons. Of course, a lot of people try to short just the market in general because Bitcoin pulls back, which makes sense. But we've identified yesterday that this coin is extremely strong. It's running almost inversely paired with Bitcoin. So Bitcoin goes down, FTM goes up. It's just one of those things right now. So awesome coin in that regard. So just know that there's tons of liquidation above us. Therefore, more likelihood of the price action to increase. Now, it's not just going to shoot up there because of that, but that is definitely an area of importance to recognize, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and double check a couple of things here, work our way down. Also, too, if you are new to the channel, thank you so much for the awesome feedback, or more so, thank you to those who've been watching for a while. And if you're new to the channel, I deeply appreciate just your support, honestly. It's really cool to be able to help people become better traders, and it's very rewarding. Again, I've got a Trading Academy community and signals group linked down below. If you're curious about that, you can be part of that if you want. If not, that's cool too. I totally understand it, but it's cool to be able to have a community and everyone kind of working together, and we have one of those, and it's very helpful. Speaking of helpful, take a look here. The 20-day SMA, we're now tentatively above that. I say tentative because 97 cents is below the price action, but we haven't technically closed the daily candle yet. At 6, we got about 6 hours left, 6.5 hours left in this trading candle. Having said that, though, being above the 200, 20, 50, 100-day SMA is all important, but even more important there, that lets us know that we're on the bullish side of the tracks here, and that more further upside makes more sense. MACD is trying to converge here, working its way up. Another couple days we'll have a convergence there if we continue to move up. We're up over 50 in the RSI, which is half the reason why I felt confident in taking our trade yesterday, with money flow index bouncing perfectly off that 29, 30 range. We can also see stochastic RSI swinging up too. There's literally every single sign here letting us know that further continuation makes sense. We're only 3 days of continuation up. While we could see a fourth red day tomorrow, that's very common for 3 bullish green days. The probability of the price continuing is greater because, again, we're working well with this ascending trend. You can see this ascending trend line here. We can extend that out a little further. While it's not an exact science, typically these trend lines work concurrent with moving averages. So you can see the 50 and the 20-day SMA kind of hanging out in that same range, kind of letting us know we're on the right side of the tracks, okay? So when you are, and you see this amount of volume, that implies further upside. That makes us know that the price is more likely to go up than down, okay? Because, again, we got supporting factors there on moving averages. We're above all moving averages. We're also seeing high money flow index. In other words, money is just flowing into this coin. Now, why is that the case? I don't know specifically, but from a technical standpoint, it's a very positive sign. There could be a fundamental catalyst causing this, and if so, I'd love to hear it. Comment below if you're a FTM wizard. But if we take a look here at RSI, we're up over 70 now too. That's actually very positive. I know it seems weird and contradicting, right? Like, wait a minute, we're overextended. It's considered to be overbought. I'm not going to buy right now. Truth is, you probably shouldn't. We might want to wait for confirmation, but generally speaking, being up over 70, until the price comes back down under 70, you don't really consider taking profits until that happens, okay? And again, it's just one of those sense and security things. If you take profit before you hit 70 in the RSI, you're doing yourself, you're kind of just prematurely getting out. In other words, if you see the RSI where it was at right here, you would have sold right here when you could actually sell right here. So you actually get more profit when you wait for the price to come back down under 70 versus crossing over 70. I'm more so referring to the 4-hour time frame on a swing trade. You could use the same strategy on the 15-minute or the hourly if you're more so a day trader or a midterm holder, whatever the term is between day trading and swing trading. You can be one of those if you want, right? You're a hybrid trader. just make sure you never take a day trade and turn it into a swing trade because it doesn't go your way. That rarely works out. In most cases, it can destroy your account, especially if you use cross leverage. Do not use cross leverage if you're not experienced. MACD is converging here. A lot of positive signs, really. There's nothing here telling us that the price wants to rake back. The thing we do got to recognize, though, is we have been moving for 36, now almost 40 hours in the same direction. Okay, so TD Sequential is kind of letting us know, hey, we've been moving in the same direction this whole time. You may want to consider securing profits, right? Now we have already, of course, 31% in roughly 2 days. That's very nice. But again, it's 20 hours rather. That was a trade we took last night. The truth is, though, that there's more profit left to continue. So let's double check the hourly actually, because this will tell us a lot as to whether or not we should take profit or not. Simple way to understand it is no, do not take profit yet. Okay, or in other words, don't close your position. Rather, you should have taken profit by now because it's important to secure some profit. In our community, I recommend you take no less than 70% profit on the first target, and then you adjust your stop loss to break even. Price pulls back, you still walk away in the green. While it's not going to be a monstrous trade that you're going to be sharing on social media, showing how awesome you are at trading, because you had 125x leverage trade and you're God mode, right? That means nothing. I mean, if you're getting off on seeing other people do that you have problems. Cryptocurrency should not be a form of gambling. Most people treat it like that. If you treat it like a business, you're going to get those kind of results. What I'm getting at here, though, is lagging spends free and clear, conversion lines above the baseline. The cloud itself is hanging out between 94 and 97 cents. These are all supporting factors here, letting us know if the price does pull back, we'll probably see a bounce off this most recent volume profile at about 96 cents. Okay, so again, there's a lot of reasons why keeping your long position open in this coin is it's going to be more beneficial, and just how well it's been holding is very nice. But don't be surprised if we see a slight pullback from this coin before it legs up again, because it has been running for about a full day and a half, which is roughly 36 to 40 hours. And usually coins that run for a full 9 candles in a row are more likely to reset and come back down. Okay, so again, just some friendly advice. We could see further continuation. I'm leaning more towards the price continuing higher. I mean, if you take a look at this here, there's very few reasons why it's a good idea to short this coin. Okay, if you're going to do anything, wait for a better long entry. Don't just short into it. When people short into this, they get destroyed. And take a look at this here. There's still tons of liquidation above the price action. And if you look at the last 12 hours, people trying to short this coin are getting demolished. Okay, these are all short losses here. Don't be another statistic, folks. Just don't. That doesn't make any sense. Anyways, I appreciate you watching. I hope you learned something here today. If you want to learn a lot more, join my Trading Academy community signals group. We got a really cool situation over there. Fantastic. Thank you again to all my community members for just being awesome parts of my life. I really deeply appreciate working with you, and it's just a fun, rewarding experience. So I hope you all learned something. Do not forget to comment below and let me know generally what you learned here today, or if you did learn anything, that's okay too. Not everyone does. I appreciate you though. Either way, thanks again for your time. We'll see you the next one. Take care.